Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my podcast season 2. In this episode, we will talk about the human person and his understanding of freedom and responsibility. In this topic, we can describe what makes genuine freedom possible. We can also explain the importance of being responsible and accountable for one's action. So, first things first, what is freedom? Freedom can mean a lot of things to many people, even among philosophers. For the sake of focus, it is important to have an understanding on the different perspectives about freedom that we will cover in this lesson. So let's begin by understanding the distinction between negative and positive freedom. Positive freedom is not just about the absence of interference. It is not doing this thing freely out of fear of punishment or retribution. It is kind of freedom that requires an active effort on the part of the person to be able to be good. So therefore, freedom is to do what is right without being forced to do so. While negative freedom refers to the absence of freedom with doing the action with force. So I think this is the interference block, or by interference, we mean something that is intentionally imposed on a person. It may come in a form of physical interference, such as when you try to restrain a tantrum throwing child, or verbal interference threats. In another topic, we can also describe the human person and the consequences of his free choices. Like na sinabi ko kanina, the positive freedom is an action that you're freely to do with. Responsibility comes from two words, response and ability. It is the ability to respond. The presence of another as a witness to my action is what gives meaning to my freedom. Freedom is not freedom unless there is another who recognizes it. I may be free to do everything when I'm alone in another planet, but there is no recognizing it. The recognizing gaze of another exerts a gentle pressure on me to solidify my choices into a lifelong commitment of acting on it. Studies have shown that the effectiveness of making promises of conversion, when it is done before a witnessing body, when you proclaim to the world that you will stop smoking, taking drugs, or action, it also helps to know that there are a lot of people who are witnessing this humble act of conversion you are making. Finally, for the exercise of the freedom is an embodied action. As we have said that the freedom is not forceful action that you can do. It is the freely action that you may do towards a person. For example, it is something we enact because it is we, our embodied selves, who enact. The action becomes visible to others. The body makes it possible for an action to point back to the actor, the cause of the effect. And I think that would be all, and thanks for watching.